Bolton, what happened to you? Growing up, the Bolton Wanderers were a pretty decent mid-level Premier League club for the most part. I mean, I would compare them similarly to what someone like Burnley has been for the past 5 or so years. Just a consistently decent side in the Premier League. But fast forward to present day, and this is obviously not the case, Bolton find themselves in League 2. Relegation after relegation after relegation. They're at the bottom of the professional ladder. Financial crisis has resulted in this downfall, and my word, it has been one hell of a downfall. But today we look to head to Bolton here and restore the club to their former glory. And not only that, we look to take them from an okay Premier League side and turn them into a European juggernaut. Grab a snack, get comfy, because today we have a monster rebuild as we head down to the 4th division of English football and rebuild Bolton. But lads, if you do go on to enjoy today's rebuild, please make sure you show it some love. This rebuild is going to take so damn long compared to my normal ones, so make sure you leave a like on the video if you do enjoy it. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody subscribe down below. Scorpion kick that subscribe button on the road towards 400,000 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen a rebuild video in the past, here are the rules. The objective of the rebuilds are to win the UEFA Champions League final. All games in the rebuild are simulated. We cannot use the new jump in feature in rebuilds. The Champions League final, however, must be played. And of course, do not get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. There's the rules and objectives. Now it's time to jump into the rebuild. So this is the starting 11 that we do have for season number 1 here. I mean, it's an okay side. It's not terrible. It's not the best, not the worst. There's a little bit to work with. There's a few areas that definitely need improvement. But for me, especially given how pretty poor our budget is, I really want to focus on the youth academy at certain aspects of this rebuild. I want to get a good youth academy going, maybe sign a player or two for the starting 11, but youth academy is the big focus, at least for the first season or two. But we're going to get the clean out of Bolton started. Anthony Sarcevic, an English midfielder, headed to Kilmarnock here for £740,000. which is already almost like doubled our bloody budget. I have also decided to loan out this guy, Ronan Darcy, on a 1-year loan move to Randers. And Jim Lavery is going to be our new head scout. I wanted to get somebody that's a decent investment, splash the cash, and hopefully get some good prospects in return. And we are going to set up a 6-month scouting operation in England and just see all the talent we can get back. Another player out of the starting 11, however, it is Sean Miller, headed to Newport County for £195,000. So there we go, lads. Not the craziest opening transfer window. Sarcevic and Miller are out of the club. But like I said, really want to put a big focus on the youth academy. We are going to promote a player to the senior team already though, Adam Miller. This kid looks like an absolute beast. 55 rated, just want to get him in there, get him some game time and hopefully get dynamic player potential into him. So Adam Miller, welcome to Bolton. Also going to sign up this kid here, Owen Riley, 57 rated centre midfielder from England, 73 to 87 potential. But here we are, lads, on the 1st of January here in season number 1, and we currently sit 13th in the 4th division. I mean, it's a pretty close table. You look up and you see Southend, they're only 1 point ahead of us, so there is a little bit of room for growth here, but also on the other end, you can easily go down the table. I don't know what to expect for this first season. Like I said, I'm just more focused on building out the foundations that are going to help us later on. But we are going to sign a real player here in the January transfer window. Jamie Cumming is going to sign for £900,000 from Stevenage. So Jim Lavery's scouting operation of England has come to an end. So I'm going to set up a 3-month scouting operation here in Scotland. But there we go, lads. That's the January window done and dusted. Jamie Cumming into the club. Nobody out of it. Let's crack on and see what more, if we can sign more youth academy players, and how we end season number 1 here at Bolton. Logan Nicholson, the next Scottish beast, 79 to 94 rated, 59 overall. Again, not a proven talent, but Logan looks like he could be a decent little pickup here. But lads, season number 1 in League 2 has seen us finish in 11th position, only 4 points out of the playoffs. But end of the day, it's a mid-table or just above mid-table finish in League 2 this season in the 4th division. Got a long way to the top if we want to rock and roll. At the top of the table, however, it is Bradford City, Port Vale and Tranmere, all automatically promoted, with Grimsby, Forest Green, Exeter and Morecambe fighting it out for the final spot. And if this were real life, you would see teams like Harrogate, Cambridge and Carlisle all be playing non-league football next year. Am I the only one a little bit confused as to how Lincoln City made the FA Cup final against Manchester United? What the hell? But in the Carabao Cup, a little bit more normal as Wolves take down Spurs. Peterborough United have taken down Fleetwood Town to win the EFL trophy. Exeter City have won the promotion playoffs and are headed to League 1. Bayern Munich have won an all-German Champions League final, again, just like 2012. And it is Ajax taking down Brendan Rodgers' Leicester City to win the Europa League. My word. But anyways, lads, that is season 1 done and dusted here at Bolton. Obviously, like I said, promotion wasn't the goal for this first season. It was all about building out the foundations, getting players in, getting the youth academy set up. Now season 2, we look to start making our climb, hopefully. So season 2 is going to begin with a player departure as Lloyd Isgrove is headed to Sandhausen in the German leagues for £690,000. And Nathaniel Delfonso, a man that I, funnily enough, saw play live at the start of the year. I got to go see him play for Blackpool when I went to an AFC Wimbledon game when I was over in London. So anyways, fun fact, but Delfonso is headed to Beijing in the Chinese league for £640,000. And we have signed a striker for the future here, someone that I've been wanting to use in a rebuild for a little while. It is Amadou Traore. The French striker is signing for £2.85 million from Bordeaux. That could honestly be a League 2 transfer record. We bring a French striker in, so it's time to sell another French striker. Arthur Nahal is headed to Cartagena here, £400,000. And it is a centre-back signing as Emmanuel Iwu, the Austrian defender, joining us for £2.2 million from Admira Vaca. Ali Crawford out of the side, however. He is headed to the French leagues. I believe VAFC are in the French leagues. But anyways, we've sold the Scotsman for £690,000. The Bolton clean out continues. Owen Doyle headed to Al Fateh here for £420,000. So there we go, lads. A slightly busier transfer window than we had last year. 2 players in and a whole lot of players out of the club, but a lot of money being thrown around for a League 2 side. Things you love to see. And I mean, this is what the starting 11 is looking like right now. Politic is growing like an absolute beast. I mean, Miller, Nicholson, these sort of guys lagging a little bit behind, Riley as well. But for the most part, the side coming along quite nicely. I think we should be pushing for promotion this season. Also, I'm just going to go off here and promote every single one of the remaining players in our youth academy to the starting squad. All of them are decent prospects. I've weeded out the guys that are absolute zeros, and we're only bringing in potential heroes here. Accepting all of them to the squad. Hopefully at least one of these guys in here can be in the squad when we win the Champions League, however many years down the line. Okay, so that is a little bit disappointing for sure. We're currently sitting in 14th position here, halfway through the season. I thought for sure that we would be pushing for at least the playoffs this year. I mean, we could still make the playoffs, but 14th is not the position we want to be in halfway through the season. The only saving grace is how tight the table seems to be. We have decided to sell Brandon Comley here, however, the midfielder, headed to Brentford, getting a nice climb up the divisions for £1.5 million. And we have replaced him with an American midfielder here. It is Gianluca Busio here, the American centre midfielder signing from Sporting Kansas City for £3.8 million. Have also decided to loan out Pedro Gomes, one of our regen sort of youth academy players, to the Chinese league for the rest of the season. And Angus Robb is also out on loan for the next 2 years. Leon Chandler, one of the guys that looked like he could be okay, is out on a short loan for the rest of the season. And the same thing with Jack Dennis, headed to St. Johnston for the rest of the season. I just want to get all of these youth academy guys rolling. I want to give them some game time so they can grow. Sonny Graham, a real life player, is out of the club on a 2-year loan move, however, off to Wacker in Austria. So there we go, lads. A midfielder in, a midfielder out, but a lot of players out on loan. Really starting to get the cogs turning here at Bolton, but we're going to need a significantly better second half of the season here, lads. So much better needed. What is going on? We have had an insane second half of the season here and have snuck in to the final automatic promotion spot. It is ourselves, Oldham Athletic and Salford City all being relegated to the 3rd division. Are you taking the piss? Things you love to see, lads. Let's go. At the other end of the table, it is Harrogate, Scunthorpe, Morecambe and Stevenage all being relegated, however. I swear, tell me I'm not seeing things. I swear Morecambe were in the playoff final last year. Maybe I'm tripping. Manchester United have managed to go back to win the FA Cup this season. Tottenham, they break their trophy drought as they beat City to win the Carabao Cup. We bloody lost the EFL Trophy final 3-2 to Barnsley. That would have been great if we got our hands on some silverware. And Walsall will be joining us in League One next season after they take down Forest Green to win the playoff final. Bayern Munich are denied a 3rd successive Champions League title by Atletico Madrid. And Tottenham, bloody hell, what a season for Tottenham. They have won the Europa League as well. What an absolutely belter start to life at Bolton though for Amadou Traoré. 19 goals for the Frenchman this season. Also Politic, one of our starting players that was here when we started the save. 18 goals, 8 assists. He's having a belter as well. But lads, we are off to the 3rd division next season, slowly clawing our way back up the English footballing pyramid. But it's going to be a new challenge in its own right next year. League One, Bolton, let's have at ya. A player departure to kick off life in League One, however, it is Gethin Jones, headed to Nuremberg here. £1.2 million for the Welshman. The clean out continues as we sell Ricardo Santos to Ingolstadt, another player headed to the German leagues, this time for 590k. This bloody transfer is almost perfect. I was looking for a new right back, and when I stumbled upon this guy, I was like, oh my god, this just has to happen. Luke Bolton has signed for Bolton. This is a match made in heaven. I'm making Luke Bolton our fucking captain and making sure that he is the man that lifts the Champions League title. I don't care if he's 32 years of age and 50 rated by the time we make the Champions League final. I am giving him that captain's armband. Luke Bolton, welcome to Bolton. Some things just made to happen. But back to the departures here. It is George Taft leaving the club off to Romania, I believe, for 370k. One of our youth academy prospects, Marcus Butcher, on a 1-year loan move here to the Polish league. And Jack Dennis, he returned from his loan at the back end of last season, and he's out on loan once again. A 1-year loan move to Al Nassr. Adam Miller, we were playing him in the starting 11, but he's lagging a little bit behind, so we're going to send him on a 2-year loan move to Paris FC. And Pedro Gomes back in the club and back out of the club. He is also off to the Polish league here for a 1-year loan. But Harry Brockbank will be joining Santos at Ingolstadt, £760,000 for the young English left back. Just absolutely clearing out the shop here, lads. Reece Greenidge, he's headed to Paris FC. We've sold him for £650,000. We're going to have a nice little amount of money to work with, surely. And we have decided to use that money and sign Ryan Porteous here. The Scottish defender is joining us from Hibernian, from Hibs, for 4.4 mil. So there we go, lads. 2 big name players into the club. Bolton, Porteous, both into the club. That's still going to make me happy. Like, a little bit of me just has a dopamine rush every time I say Bolton is signed for Bolton. But we've got Bolton into Bolton, Porteous into the club as well. A lot of talent out of the club as well. Little update on how the squad is progressing, however. This Chandler guy, Leon Chandler, I loaned him out last season. He's come back an absolute beast. 65 rated. Interested to see how he goes. But the squad is growing quite nicely. I'm genuinely curious to see what this season has in store. Let's go, baby. Okay, I see you. We currently are in the promotion battle here in League One, trying to get ourselves up to the championship. Hull City and Peterborough, top of League One. We currently occupy 3rd position, but the thing is, I mean, the promotion, the playoff hunt, it's so close. There's 6 points between 1st place Hull and 8th place Charlton. 6 points. We are going to sign ourselves a free agent regen player though, a backup striker. It is Michaelis Holobas, a Greek striker. 63 rated at age 19. Could be a decent little prospect there, but Holobas is going to join us and is going to be a backup striker option to Traore. But there we go, lads. Not too ridiculous of a January transfer window by any stretch of the imagination. Holobas into the squad, just trying to get the youth academy players to continue growing, trying to get the squad moving in the right direction. But let's find out whether we are headed up to the championship or not at the end of season 3. Okay, playoffs it is, lads. It's Oxford United and Peterborough automatically headed up to the championship, with ourselves, Hull City, Crew Alexandra and Fleetwood Town fighting it out for the final promotion spot. In the relegation battle, however, Swindon Town, Plymouth Argyle, Salford City and Oldham Athletic are all relegated. Leicester City have taken down Brighton to win the FA Cup. Liverpool win the Carabao Cup. Bradford City take down Portsmouth to win the EFL Trophy. We have made it to the playoff final. We beat Fleetwood 3-0, and it looks like we're going to be facing Crew Alexandra. Nice testy pop, but Crew Alexandra for a spot in the championship. Come on, Bolton. You kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? We have lost the League One playoff final 3-1 to Crew Alexandra. So season 4, we're going to be fighting it out in League One once again. Barcelona are Champions League winners, however, and Napoli take down Marseille to win the Europa League. There has got to be something going on with the loan system this year. I've just been renewing contracts and sussing all that stuff out. Marcus Butcher has gone up 10 overall this season. 10. The loans are ridiculous. But anyways, lads, a season of ups and downs in season 3. Next year, obviously, the goal needs to be promotion up to the championship, especially if we finish 3rd this year. Automatic promotion should be very achievable. So I've been scouring the free agents list here, trying to find some more regens to fill out the squad, when I stumbled upon Fausto Vera, the Argentinian center midfielder, 75 rated. I think picking him up on a free transfer is an absolute no-brainer. So, our first signing for season number 4 in the 3rd division is going to be Fausto Vera. Welcome to Bolton, mate. Also, we're going to send Owen Riley out on a 2-year loan to AFC Bournemouth. And Ronan Darcy is headed up north, headed up to Scotland, headed up to Rangers on a 1-year loan. Jamie Maskell also out of the club, headed to Preston North End for £1 million. And we splash the cash here in season number 4, a new left back into the club. It is Jaden Oosterwolde, the Dutch defender, signing for £5.2 million from FC Twente. Zachary Porter, one of our free agent youth, well not free agent, one of our youth academy prospects. He's also being loaned out again to Rodez for the next year. I thought next 2 years, but I feel like I've done more loan moves in this rebuild than any rebuild before. But there we go, lads. Definitely focusing on quality over quantity at this stage of the rebuild. We've got our foundations built. Now it's just about consistently upgrading position after position after position. But as we head into our second League One campaign, this is how the starting 11 is progressing. Porteous up to a 75, Traore up to a 73, Politique, I'm pretty sure Politique's potential is only like 72 or 73, and he's already hit a 74. I am excited to see what we can do with this side this year. The goal has to be automatic promotion. Okay, so it's not as comfortable as I would have hoped, but we still occupy second position here in League One. Hull City absolutely off to a flyer. They're 10 points ahead of us and 12 points ahead of Wickham, but we currently occupy second position here in the third division. Again, pretty close between us and the other playoff sides, but hopefully we have an improved second half of the season and secure a promotion spot. And Jack Dennis will be joining Ronan Darcy up in Glasgow. He's also off to Rangers for the next 2 years. But yeah, nothing happening in this January transfer window. Nothing to write home about. No signings. We signed our big names in the opening window. Now it's just all about getting these guys to continue their growth and hopefully secure us a spot in the championship. Let's go, lads. We have been automatically promoted up to the championship alongside Hull City. Hull absolutely wiping the floor this season. They finished with 105 points, but we get 93 points and end up finishing quite comfortably ahead of Bolton Wanderers. 17 points ahead of them? So I will definitely take that every day of the week. At the other end of the table, however, Fleetwood Town, Wigan Athletic, Doncaster, and Cheltenham all relegated. Manchester United have taken down Spurs here on penalties to win the FA Cup, and Liverpool have defeated Manchester City to win the Carabao Cup. Huddersfield emerge as EFL trophy winners, and it is third placed Wickham. They are getting promoted. I think they deserve to be promoted back up to the championship, taking down Sunderland in the League One playoff final. Bayern Munich absolutely dominating the Champions League. That's another one to add to their trophy cabinet. And it is another Europa League title for Manchester United. Amadou Traore having an absolute belter of a season here. 24 goals in a promotion-winning campaign. Politic 20-7, which is insane. And then Busio, the midfielder, 19 goals and 10 assists. He would have to surely be affected by dynamic player potential at this point. Absolutely loving the diversity of output on the offense. But there we go, lads. Season 4 done and dusted, and Bolton are back up to the championship. We are so close to returning to the promised land. Come on, Bolton. Let's have a belter of a campaign and get ourselves up to the Prem. Alright, we look to shake things up quite a lot here in season number 5. Life in the championship begins with Jamie Cumming departing the club. He's off on a Belgian adventure, signing with Genk for £18.2 million. And we have signed his replacement, 2 overall hire, and for 3 million less. It is Meslier from Leeds United, the French goalkeeper, joining us for £15 million. Also, I have decided to send Leon Chandler on a 2-year loan spell to Genk in the Belgian league. Nicholson also out of the club for a year, off to AZ Alkmaar on a 1-year loan. Ryan Delaney headed to the MLS, the Irishman signing with the Philadelphia Union for £730,000. So there we go, lads. Not the most insane of opening transfer windows. I really want to see where the squad is at come January. I don't know if we are a promotion contender or a relegation battler. I want to suss out the side, suss out the growth and all that stuff, and really make a decision on who else we should be bringing in come January. But this is how the side is growing. And I mean, Miller, he's been out on loan. He's come back an absolute beast. Miller is up to a 79 rating. He's now our highest rated player in the squad. I'm telling you, there is something with the loan system this year. There is something where players just turn into absolute beasts. Okay, so that answers my question. We are promotion contenders, currently occupying third position here in the championship. A little bit of work to do if we want to get an automatic promotion spot up to the Premier League, but we are currently in the hunt for a rebirth in the Premier League with Bolton. Okay, let's get back to business. See what I mean though? I loaned out Logan Nicholson at the start of the season. He went up 8 overall. So fuck it, I'm recalling him. Of course I am. 8 overall in half a season. That is cracked. So I'm going to continue loaning out players then. Angus Robb on a 2-year loan move to Alaves. And in a somewhat controversial move, I have decided to sell Dennis Politic here. He's been an absolute beast for us so far on the road to promotion, but I have sent him to Sporting. There is no way I could deny £67.7 million. We've also decided to send Pedro Gomes on a loan move as well. Another loan move for him off to Dusseldorf. And we have signed our replacement there for Dennis Politic, virtually half the price, and a guy that's 3 years younger and the same overall. It is Harvey Elliott. I mean, as a Fulham fan, I've got a little tiny soft spot for this kid, but Harvey Elliott is signing for £35 million from Liverpool. And we've also decided to use some of the Politic money to sign Wesley Fofana from Newcastle United. He jumps down to the Championship for £30 million. So I told you lads we'd be doing business here in the January window. Elliott, Fofana into the club, Politic out of it. We've got those two beast signings for less than we sold Politic. So I'm a very happy man and I'm a very satisfied businessman at the moment. But the big question, lads, is will Bolton once again be a Premier League side? I bloody hope so. We are going up. Say we are going up. Let's go. Bolton, a Premier League outfit once again. Everything is right in the universe. Ourselves and Bristol City up to the Premier League. We finished 1 point away from being champions, but we had a great second half of the season. We finished 8 points ahead of Burnley and got somewhat comfortably promoted. Brilliant. And it's ironic because two of the sides we came up with in Hull and Wickham have been relegated. Light years of difference. Liverpool have won the FA Cup here 3-1 over Brighton, and Liverpool have also won the Carabao Cup. Bournemouth will be joining ourselves and Bristol in the Premier League next season, taking down Leeds 2-1 in the playoff final. Liverpool have had a belter of a season here, taking down Atletico Madrid 3-1 to win the Champions League. And it is Inter Milan winning the Conte derby, defeating Chelsea on pens. Man like Amadou Traore, just killing it, man. Absolutely killing it. 26 goals. This dude is going to absolutely tear up the Premier League. 79 rated already. He's quickly working his way to becoming a rebuild legend. But there we go, lads. Season 5 done and dusted. We are back in the Premier League with Bolton Wanderers. Now things just go up. We just flip the switch. They go up a different level. And we're going to have to be in an absolute dogfight to survive relegation. Alright, we're looking to make some serious moves here in Season 6. We're in the Premier League and we are in with the big boys now. We've got to make sure we play like we're a big boy team. Jaden Osterwald is headed to Bilbao. Think he's breaking their Basque policy, but doesn't bother me. £28.6 million. And Jasper Dunn has been loaned out for the next 2 years, headed to XL Moskron in the Belgian league. He's a player that I absolutely love. It is Liberato Kakache, the New Zealand defender, formerly of the Wellington Phoenix. He was playing in the Belgian league in real life under Kevin Muscat for like St. Truiden, but Liberato Kakache is now a Bolton Wanderer, signing from Sevilla for £63 million. Love getting a little bit of Kiwi flair into the starting 11. Let's go, Kakache. Let's go. Also going to sign a free agent regen player. It is Simone Di Carmine, the Italian defensive midfielder, signing on a free, 62 rated, decent. And another free agent player, a little bit older, but it is Stefan Vogler, 74 overall, 21 years of age, the German midfielder, joining us on a free as well. So there we go, lads. Liberato Kakache, the big addition to the side here in our opening Premier League season of the rebuild. Very excited to have him in the squad. 83 rated would make him one of our top rated players. But this season for me, I mean, I never know what to expect with these rebuilds, and especially with these Road to Glory rebuilds. But I think, for me personally, if we survive relegation, I'm a happy man. But stranger things have happened. Very interesting season ahead. And I mean, just a little look at the squad. Miller back in, 82 rated. The squad is pretty decently, the thing I like about this squad is that it's very balanced. Our lowest rated player is what? 79 rated? So, I mean, and the highest rate is 83, so there's not too much of a variance there. Just a very balanced team. Okay, so I guess relegation isn't really a worry at the moment, although neither is bloody winning the Premier League either. We sit 9th in the Premier League after 21 games. And you know what? I have zero complaints about that. Zilch. And I have even less complaints about this. Kai Havertz. I feel like I haven't made pre-contract signings very often at all in FIFA 21 career mode. And I have, oh my god, I think I've made up for not making them. Kai Havertz, I could not turn this down. I could not turn this down. Kai Havertz will be signing here at Bolton on a free deal. Nothing paid for him besides his wages. Kai Havertz joining us in season number 7 at Bolton from Chelsea. Man's a beast. Welcome to Bolton, Kai Havertz. What an absolutely ridiculous pickup that is. Super stoked about that signing. Kai Havertz is going to just take this side to a whole new level. I am so excited to have Havertz into the squad next season. But now it's all about surviving this season, building this season, and getting ready for the Havertz show. And there it is, our opening season in the Premier League for this Bolton rebuild is going to see us finish dead middle of the table, which is perfectly fine by me. I mean, we finished ahead of bloody Arsenal and Everton, which I'll take. But we have finished 10th in the Premier League this season. It's Manchester United, however, winning the Premier League, 1 point ahead of Liverpool, 3 points ahead of Spurs, and West Brom, Bristol City, and Bournemouth all relegated down to the Championship. Also, just quietly, Bournemouth, what is going on with you? 6 points the entire season, not a single win. That is embarrassing. Man City have come away as FA Cup champions, and Liverpool win the Carabao Cup. Real Madrid have won the Champions League, and Nice, they win an all-French Europa League final over Stade Rennais. But there it is, lads. Season 6, life in the Premier League. Off to it, just an absolute flyer. But lads, Kai Havertz in next season, that is just cracked. We're gonna, yeah. Season 7, I am looking forward to you. I just can't believe it, lads. I just cannot believe it. We have signed a 93 rated Kai Havertz on a free transfer here. This visual confirmation of Kai Havertz wearing a Bolton kit, something I don't think you'll ever see in your lifetime unless it is on FIFA, but I am bloody over the moon about it. Kai Havertz, a Chelsea man, coming to Bolton. Let's go. We have also decided to part companies with one of our youth academy prospects, Marcus Butcher, headed to Midtjylland here for £2.55 million. Also, I'm not intending on accepting this offer, but I just want to point out how bloody ridiculously good Leon Chandler has become. Leon Chandler is 86 rated, and we're getting an offer of £120 million for him. Unbelievable. We have decided to loan out Adam Miller, however, for the next 2 years off to Milan. I feel like Miller and Chandler have just been going loan. One of them's out on loan, one of them is in the starting 11, and they just keep beating each other for who's got the higher overall. Also, another deal that I don't intend on accepting, but PSG have just come in and offered us Neymar. What the hell? But we have ended up selling Ryan Porteous to PSG. Unfortunately though, no Neymar in the deal. We have however been fairly compensated. £85.6 million for Ryan Porteous, an 83 rated defender. Yeah, I ain't complaining in the slightest. And we have upgraded on Porteous here. It is Ozan Kabak, the Turkish defender, joining us here from Borussia Dortmund for £66.9 million. Have also decided to send Logan Nicholson on a loan move once again. This time it is a 2-year loan move to Watford. Ronan Darcy also leaving the club on a permanent deal. We've sold the Englishman to Burnley for £5.2 million. So there we go, lads. One player in Ozan Kabak, and then 3 players out. Like I've said in previous seasons, I've got a nice amount of money in the bank that we can go and spend in January, but I want to suss out the squad, I want to identify the weakest links, and then upgrade from there. It really is going to depend, but let's go check out the squad. It's a bloody great looking squad now. We have come so damn far in the past 7 seasons. Some of the players have been here since the early days. Some of them are only new additions, but my word, this starting 11 is looking absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I am stoked, lads. Absolutely stoked. I think with Havertz, we have to consider ourselves contenders for European football. I don't know if we qualify for the Champions League at this point, but I really want to make a push to be playing at least Europa League football in Season 8 with Bolton. And that is exactly the position we find ourselves in, currently occupying 6th position in the Premier League on 36 points. But again, an extremely tight table here on the 1st of January. A lot can change. We can go down significantly. We can go up significantly. This story is still yet to be told. So I have identified the weakest links and I have decided to sell Meslier here. The French goalkeeper is headed to West Ham United for £29 million. And in response, we have replaced him with another goalkeeper. On paper, same overall dude, but in terms of potential and what's going on in that aspect, we have got a beast. We have signed Martin van der Voort, the Belgian goalkeeper, joining us here from Udinese for £50.3 million. Have also decided to sign a reserve striker here. He's a free agent regen player, but he has come from Crystal Palace. It is David Rubio Faria signing here from Crystal Palace for £16.8 million. So there we go, lads. Pretty active January transfer window. Meslier out of the club, Van der Voort and Rubio Faria into the club. Hopefully that's enough business that can push us up, give us that little bit of momentum, and get us European football for Season 8. Forget Europa League, lads. Man's in the Champions League out here. Let's go. Bolton headed to the Champions League in Season number 8. We finished on 73 points. Manchester United winning the Premier League once again. But I don't care about who wins it. All I care is that we have made the Champions League. Let's go. And at the other end of the table, it is Fulham, Southampton, and Brighton all relegated. We could have won the FA Cup though, lads. We've lost the FA Cup final to Manchester United. And Leicester City have won the Carabao Cup. Atletico Madrid take down Liverpool to win the Champions League. And Bayer Leverkusen stop Sevilla from adding a trillionth Europa League title to their trophy cabinet. Dude, what a bloody season there for Kai Havertz. 28 goals and 11 assists for Kai Havertz. He is the difference maker in this squad. Unbelievable. But lads, there we go. Season 7 done and dusted here at the Bolton Wanderers. We have qualified for the Champions League in season number 8. This rebuild has just been absolutely ridiculous. We're going to have a huge season next year, surely. A massive, massive start to season number 8 here as Wesley Fofana is the first man out of the club. But bloody hell, he was someone I wanted to keep for the remainder of the rebuild, but there is no way that I'm rejecting £92 million from Hertha Berlin. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's almost double his... Yeah, I'm happy with that. We can go sign a huge, huge player now. And we have got our man. Let's go. Let's go. Matthias de Ligt, £123.2 million for the Dutch defender. We've signed him from Juve. One of the best defenders in the world at this point. 92 rated, 27 years of age. We could seriously be Champions League contenders this year. And we have decided to sign Andrei Lunin here, the Ukrainian goalkeeper from Napoli for £58.5 million. Also, Logan Nicholson is having another cracked growth spell in terms of being loaned out. I'm going to recall him from loan, and he's gone up another overall after I recall him from loan. Crazy. Same deal with Adam Miller here. 88 rated. We're going to recall him from loan, and he's 89 rated. So again, he's higher than Leon Chandler is. What a big transfer window in terms of big name signings. De Ligt and Lunin. De Ligt is just a crazy, crazy transfer. Our team is looking absolutely brilliant here with Bolton. Let's go have a gander at it. I mean, you look at that. The thing I'm really happy about as well is our starting 11 is just off the absolute charts right now, off the Richter scale. But our bench is genuinely developing into quite a strong bench. We have two 85 rated goalkeepers. We've got an 88 rated left winger on the bench, an 85 rated attacking midfielder. Investing in the youth nice and early was a golden call in my opinion. But we are in the Champions League for the first time this season, lads. And we've been drawn into an interesting group. Of course, you would say Juve are the big dogs of the group. Also got Ghent and Shakhtar Donetsk, however. But honestly, I expect us to get out of the group. I would love to top it, but as long as we're playing knockout round football, I'd be a happy man. There we go, lads. We have qualified out of Group E and are into the round of 16 alongside Juventus. Of course, we have the same points, same record as Juve. It just comes down to goal differential that gets them top of the group. But we're into the knockout rounds for the first time here with Bolton, and I'm hopeful it can be a long campaign still to come. But bloody hell, they haven't made things easy for us, have they? Two of the most desirable cities in Europe. It's beautiful, sunny Barcelona and beautiful, sunny, luxurious Bolton. The goal for us, of course, needs to just be qualification year after year after year into the Champions League. Currently occupying 4th spot in the Prem. Would love for things to be a little bit more comfortable, but it's still okay. But no business done here in the January transfer window. We splashed the cash early. We got it done early in the season. So let's just crack on and see how we go against Barcelona. So here we go, lads. The first leg is at home, which I'm not a big fan of. I love the away leg first. But Barcelona coming to town. We need to make sure we keep a clean sheet here against Barca. We need to have a competitive advantage headed into the second leg at the Camp Nou. But we are going to quick sim in here against Barca. And the scoreline is going to be a 2-2 draw. I don't know what to make of that, lads. I honestly don't know what to make of it. They get 2 away goals. They dominated us, to be fair. Traore and Miller getting us goals. But Barcelona were the better side on the stats. But I mean, 2-2, it's not the worst position. So Barcelona do have 2 away goals to their name, meaning we need to score an away goal here. A 1-0 win gets us through. A 1-1 draw does not get us through. So we need goals galore here to make things safe. We're going to quick sim the second leg, though, at the Camp Nou, and the scoreline is going to be a 2-1 loss. We're out in the round of 16, lads. We had the hope early. Vera put us up, but then Goretzka and Timo Werner, the Germans, putting us to the sword, and we end up going out of the Champions League 4-3 to Barcelona this season. Bloody hell. But here we go, lads. At the end of the season, we have ended up finishing 2nd in the Premier League this season, which I am super stoked with. Chelsea win the league, but we have qualified once again for the Champions League in season number 9, which is exactly what the doctor ordered. Fingers crossed we go bloody further than the round of 16. In the relegation battle, however, it's Palace, Bristol City and Leeds all being relegated. Man City have won the FA Cup, and it is Everton emerging as Carabao Cup champs. I feel like we haven't won any silverware in this entire rebuild. We've come close a few times, but I don't think we've won any silverware besides like a playoff final, maybe. A Madrid derby in the Champions League, however, which goes to Atletico Madrid. And Leicester City winning yet another Europa League title in this rebuild. But there we go, lads. Season 8 done and dusted. A few ups, a few downs. But again, the thing that matters most to me is that this squad just continually gets better season after season after season. And that trend continues here. What a cracked season. Let's crack on season 9 with Bolton. So here we go, lads. Season number 9 in charge of the Bolton Wanderers in this monster rebuild. We sign Marcos Antonio, the Brazilian midfielder, jumping in to be a backup midfielder. That's the point this squad is. Marcos Antonio, who's an absolute beast in career mode, a backup midfielder. Have also decided to sign this bloke here, Michal Karbelnik. He's a Polish defender, joining us from Brighton for £37.8 million. So honestly, not the most ridiculous transfer window by any stretch of the imagination. We only need a few areas of tweaking, honestly. Our side, still plenty of growth to go. The bench was a little bit weaker, but now we've got a backup midfielder, backup left back. I'm pretty happy. I mean, you'll see when I show you the squad, but I'm happy. I mean, you look at that. Van der Voort's gone up to an 88. Harvey Elliott. I mean, who's the lowest rated player in our starting 11? It's probably all the guys that are 88 rated. That is pretty ridiculous. We've got, what? 1, 2, 3. We've got like 3, 4 players that are in the 90s. We've got so many, like, I would say the majority of our starting 11 are going to be in the 90s by the end of the season, which is just ridiculous. The bench is strong as well. Maybe need another backup centre back. But at the moment, I am absolutely loving this Bolton side. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the squad is so good that we even have 90 rated Leon Chandler as a backup. But our group for the Champions League this season, significantly harder than last season. Napoli, PSG, and Spartak Moscow honestly going to have to be on top of our game. I know on paper, we've got a very good side. But Napoli and PSG do as well. We can't afford to drop points against those sorts of sides. See what I mean, lads? We do qualify out of the group. Stoked about that. But Napoli breathing down our necks for the most part. PSG top the table. But we are into the last 16 for the second straight year. Who are we facing in the round of 16? Please don't be Barca. Please no. We are versing Lyon in the Champions League round of 16 here. Bolton Wanderers versus Olympic Lyon. It's going to be a bloody interesting one. But halfway through the Premier League season, on the 1st of January, we are killing it. We are on track for our first Premier League title in charge of Bolton. 8 points clear of Man City, 13 points clear of Manchester United. Let's just bloody not choke it, lads. No business done in the January transfer window. I was honestly considering selling Leon Chandler and using the money I got from that to get some even better backups on the bench. But Leon Chandler needs to be here. He's just too much of a secret weapon and too much of a versatile player as well. He can play left wing, right wing, attacking midfield. If we have injuries in those areas, he'll be a great replacement. All right, lads, this is where we faltered last year. The Champions League knockout rounds. Unfortunately, we've been drawn the same bullcrap card with a home leg up first. A clean sheet is exactly what we need. Against Lyon, we need to keep a clean sheet. That's what screwed us up. Well, not really. We lost on just head-to-head. But still, we need a clean sheet here in the first leg. Against Lyon, we quick sim it. And the scoreline is a 2-0 win. Let's go. We get the lead, we keep a clean sheet, can't ask for much more. So we are in a commanding position here as we head into the second leg away in France. Need to get off to a strong start though, cannot afford to concede any away goals. 2-0 up, the scoreline for a spot in the quarterfinals is a 3-1 win. What's that, 5-1 on aggregate? Absolutely brilliant stuff, destroying Lyon. We're past the round of 16 for the first time and into the quarters. Oh dear. Oh bloody dear. We have a huge barometer of where we're at. We will get to see where we're at compared to last year because we have the side that eliminated us in the round of 16. It is Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinals. A nice change up from last season. We have the first leg away from home at the Camp Nou. Needing to get off to a strong start. We need to get the away goals. Barcelona had the 2 away goals. That put them in a perfect position last year. We need away goals on the board. I would love another 2-0 result in our favour. But here we go. Away at the Camp Nou. The scoreline is a 1-0 loss. We lost bloody 1-0 to Barca. Oh, that is not ideal. So yeah, we're in a bit of strife here. We do have the second leg at home. 1-0 down, which isn't the worst in the world, but we've got to be on top of our bloody game, lads. We're going to have to get a good result here, a big result. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to a 10th season. Barcelona at home. We're going to quick sim it, and the scoreline is a win on... What? Let's go! Oh my god! What? We've taken down Barcelona 1-0 and then beaten them in a penalty shootout. Let's go! Come on, Bolton! We're through to the semi-finals. Let's go! We clearly deserved it. 6 shots versus 1. We dominated them. Let's go! So there it is, lads. 4 sides remain. Real Madrid, Bolton, Chelsea, PSG. We're facing Real Madrid here in the Champions League semi-finals for season number 9. All right, lads, the first leg is on the road here at the Santiago Bernabeu. You know the drill, you know the rules, you know the deal. Away goals are what our heart desires. We're not gonna muck around. We're not gonna waste time. We're gonna quick sim this game here against Real Madrid, and it's a 2-2 draw. 2 away goals on the board's brilliant. That seems like a fairly even game as well, although a lot of yellow cards there, which makes me nervous about suspensions. Look, the equation is pretty damn simple. If we keep a clean sheet, we go through. If it's a 1-1 draw, we go through. If it's a 2-2 draw, we go to extra time. But if we win, we go through. We just need to make sure we get a dominant result here to get ourselves a spot in the Champions League final. We're going to quick sim it here against Madrid. No! We've done it again! We've won on I don't think this has ever happened in rebuild history. I don't think I have ever won a tie on penalties back to back, even twice in the same season. Oh my god. We beat Real Madrid on penalties after beating Barcelona on penalties, and Bolton are headed to the Champions League final. Let's go! So here it is, lads, the Champions League final for season number 9. Bolton versus Chelsea in an all-English affair. Taking a look around the grounds, though, at the other results, Liverpool take down Salzburg to win the Europa League. We have become Premier League champions with Bolton winning by 10 points here. Let's go. And not only have we won the Premier League, we have become Centurions as well. You absolutely love to see it. Let's go. At the other end of the table, however, it is Southampton, Burnley, and Bournemouth all relegated. We've also managed to win the FA Cup this season, lads, taking down our opponents in the Champions League final, Chelsea, 1-0, so that's the domestic double. Man City have come away as Carabao Cup winners, however. So, lads, this is the squad report here ahead of the Champions League final. We are looking to complete the treble. We've won the Premier League, we've won the FA Cup, and now we're looking to win the Champions League. But honestly, lads, this could be one of the best teams I have ever put together in rebuild history. This team is surely going to be unstoppable. Majority of the starting 11, 90 rated or higher. Half the bloody bench are rated like 86. Our bench could genuinely form a Champions League winning side or a Champions League contending side. This could go down in infamy as one of the best rebuilds ever. But still, we have one more task to complete. A Champions League final looms against Chelsea Football Club. Can we take down the side from West London and become champions of Europe with Bolton? We're about to find out. What a journey it has been so far, but now at Old Trafford it is our time to become champions of Europe with Bolton. Let's get it done, lads. Nicely won there from Matthias de Ligt. Let's go Bolton. Elliott. Going there to Vera. Vera to Havertz. Good. Oh no, it worked out well. Traore scores it. I thought we bottled it, but Amadou Traore is going to give us the lead here. 14 minutes into the game. What a show of strength to get past the defender. Great ball, Havertz. We take the lead. Come on, Bolton. Cannot let them hit us on the counter. Zaniolo playing that one. Jesus Christ, there is so much space for them there. Richarlison, I'm defending here with Kabak. To stop any runs or balls in. They go through. Good diving save there from Van der Voort. Oh my God. Got to be more careful with the ball there. No turnovers. Tonali going there to Traore. Trying to defend there against them. Traore. Defend. Defend. No, don't get turned like that. Oh my God. That is a ridiculous finish there. Pinpoint precision from there, Traore. It's a Traore fest. And just like that, this Champions League final's tied up one apiece. Shorty defending from me. But what a finish. Traore's just killing it for them. Richarlison on the attack for Chelsea. Just trying to cut down any angles. Sandro Tonali going there to Traore. Going back to Tonali. Oh my God. What am I doing? Defensively, I'm just rushing up too much. And we're bloody well behind against Chelsea here. What the hell? Come on, lads. Equaliser, please. Busio. Miller. Going there. Traore. Kai Havertz. Who's going to score against his former side here in the Champions League final. And he's going to dance on their grave. Let's go, Kai Havertz. 2-2. We're back in it, lads. We are back in it. Oh, it's a good deflection for them. Oh, we've got to win those ones. They've gone over there. They've gone through. Oh, my God. I think he was offside. But what a block from Kabak. Come on, I see you. Making that run down the wing. Traore, beautiful ball. Harvey Elliott. I see Kai Havertz. Is he going to have enough stamina? Elliott. Angle. Scores! Harvey Elliott. 84th minute. Might have just won us the Champions League finally with Bolton. We're running to Mr. Rebuild. No, they're going to call it off. Oh, my God. Do not let them get a bloody equaliser here. They send that one in. Headed away there. Good control from Vera. Maybe a counter-attack here. I see the run from Traore. Beautiful ball from Miller. Traore's in acres of space to confirm the title. Running beam! Let's go! Bolton are going to be Champions League winners. What a finish, Traore. Come on, Bolton. Let's go. Come on. There it is. The referee blows the full-time whistle. We are champions of Europe with Bolton Wanderers. Let's go, lads. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my bloody voice. I told you guys, I said it earlier, we would have Bolton lifting the Champions League trophy as Bolton captain. Let's go. Lads, if you enjoyed what is a Hall of Fame episode of the Rebuilding series, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. I will see you tomorrow for the next Rebuilding Rebuildmas. It has been Jared HD here. Oh my God, I am out. Peace.